This video was made possible by Rocky Bend Flint River Retreat. Are you looking to escape life's busy schedule? We all need to sometimes, and if you are, I got the place just for you, Rocky Bend Flint River Retreat. Rocky Bend is located in the heart of southwest Georgia along the famous Flint River. They have both full and partial hookups for campers and RVs. They have tent sites available for rent, and they also have fully and partially furnished cabins. If you're interested in hosting an event, they have a fully furnished pavilion to do so. And for you adventurous types out there, they have both kayak and canoe rentals, so you can go kayaking and canoeing up the Flint River. And if you just want to lay back and just do a scenic tour to Flint, they also have river tours. They also have golf carts available for rent to get around the grounds more easily. For more information about this awesome retreat, click the link in the annotation above or the link in the description below. Hurry because availability is limited. And don't forget to mention you heard it right here from the Geek Report. And here's our video.
Come on, come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, car. Come on. Come on. No, come on, come on. No, come on, come on. Get around them. Yes, no, no. You gotta be... Oh, what's up, guys? Bradley here from the Geek Report, and today we're going to do the Geek Report review of the Amazon Kindle Fire HDX 7-inch tablet. About $230. Is this the tablet for you, or should you go with something else? Watch this review to find out. Okay, guys, before we dive into this review, I'd like to recap the specs of this device so you know what we have in front of us here. On the front, you're presented with a HD front-facing camera, and below that front-facing camera is a beautiful 7-inch diagonal display with a resolution of 1920 by 1200. That's right, that's above HD quality. So that's pretty much it for the front of the device, so we'll flip it over to the back. The first thing you see is a nice Amazon logo smack dab in the middle of it, and if you hold the tablet this way, on the left of the device is your power sleep wake button. On the right is your volume up and volume down. If you notice, there are slots on either side on the top of the device, and these slots are your speakers, and that's right, this is stereo speakers. So that's pretty much it for the exterior. So let's talk about the interior. It's rocking a quad-core 2.2 GHz processor, 2 gigs of memory or RAM, and also it has 16 gigs of onboard storage that is non-expandable. This is the Wi-Fi only model. So that's pretty much it for the specs of this device. So let's go ahead and power this sucker on. And yep, guess what? There is an ad. As soon as you turn this thing on, an ad. Look at there. Let's turn it off and turn it back on again. Another ad. I don't know if there's any way to disable this feature. I do not like this because some of the ads actually hide the little slide to unlock thing here. I do not like this at all. I don't know if there's a way to turn this off or not. But that would be my biggest complaint. And just for the ones that are wondering, this is Android, believe it or not. Android is under this thick Amazon skin somewhere. I don't know where because I haven't found it yet. But it is in there somewhere. The only thing that remotely looks close to Android is the notification tab. When, typical swipe from top. You swipe from top and pull down. You get your notification, your quick toggles here, which is the only way you can get into your settings is through your quick toggles. And there's your settings. None of this looks like typical Android besides maybe the home button in the back and the search button here. Okay, so now we're back to the home screen. If you notice, this is your home screen here. It has all the apps that you have installed. Nice and neat. And it orders them from the first use to the second to the third and so on. So let's say if I want to read The Raven real quick. So we'll click on The Raven. This is an ebook free from Amazon. So you can see The Raven here. Real clear, real crisp text. And also one thing that's really easy to change is the font size. You go up here to View. Then you can change the font size. You make it smaller to get more on the page or make it larger if you can't really see small font. Then you tap it, and you just hit the home button in the bottom left hand corner to go back home. And see, now the book that I just read is the first thing that pops up with this little, I guess you can say this is the recent apps menu here. So, as earlier, I was playing a little Real Racing here from EA, and we'll talk about that later. So, I want to mention something also in the top here. You have your different tabs, I guess you could just call them. So, if you don't like how everything's cluttered on the home page and you want things for just your books or just for your games or just for your apps, you have that ability up here. Just go to either one. If you go to games, it has its own like little game center like you see on on most iPhone, actually on all Apple's products, the Game Center, all the mobile products, cloud, on device, and store. And let's go. So we go back home. So if I want to find just an app, so we'll go to the apps tab here, and there's all my apps I've downloaded. Or if I just want to see books only. So, oops, sorry guys. Let's go back. Okay, so let's go back to books. Okay, so here's all my books. And I don't have any other music or photos or documents or any like newspapers or things on here, so there's no sense for me clicking these tabs. There's also a dedicated web tab, which just brings you to your web browser, which is Silk. So I've used Silk. Silk is pretty good. It's basically just an Android web browser, just with a different name and a different look. It's very fast and very speedy. So let's go into actually gaming performance of this thing. Oops, sorry. The touchscreen is very sensitive, if you haven't noticed. Very, very sensitive. So let's go to, here we go. We'll pull up Real Racing real quick, and I'll do my best to do an on-camera performance, show you how good the performance is with this game. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we'll try it anyway. So, every time I play this game, it's always downloading an update. Well, that is typical EA. So, we all know what to expect there. So, we'll leave that running in the background as that download updates. And we'll move on. So, we'll go ahead and just touch the camera here. Now, the camera is as to be expected. It's good quality. It is HD. It reminds me a lot of the front-face camera on the iPhone a lot. So we'll go ahead and take a nice couple of quick pictures here. You see me in the background. Okay. And it gives you now this is where Android also shows the way the menus here and the icons use just Android comes through on this. You can edit the pictures, you can do auto enhance, you can crop it, you can rotate red eye, your typical features, and also a couple new ones. You can do memes on here. I can add, which is also cool if you don't know what a meme is. I can add, captions to the top and bottom like hi, done, and that's the bottom caption. And on the top, I can say it again, hi. And so it puts words in the pictures for you. So it makes stuff funny. You can make real funny stuff with it. So we'll go ahead and X out of that. So let's see if Real Racing is done downloading its update. Hopefully it is. And it appears to be. Alright, here we go. Real Racing 3. So this game does take a little while to load, but once we get into it, you'll see why. I won't spoil anything now until we actually get into the game. Here's why. The graphics, here we go. The graphics are amazing in this game. Even the detail to reflections in the car are great. I don't know why it keeps making me go through this tutorial. I go through it every time. So let's hurry up and get through this tutorial real quick. Okay, so it says now it's time to go race. So let's go racing. The accelerometer in this thing is very responsive. I mean, just the slightest move and the car is moving to the left or to the right, depending which way I want to steer. So we'll go ahead and pass him. We'll pass him too. Pass you. Pass you. Do a little off-roading here. Oh, look at there. We're already in third. And don't ask me how I lost this game in the beginning, because I don't even know myself. So, let me spin you off the track. Get out of my way. Okay, guys, so this is about the best as I can do while on camera trying to show you guys. But graphics are real smooth. No rips or tears. No drop frame rates. Everything's real smooth. And if you notice, the reflections in the hood here are phenomenal. So this thing handles games great. So we're going ahead and go back home. And I've tried different games on here. I cleaned them all out. And every game I threw on it is great. And which brings me to my next thing when I'm talking about putting apps on here. I gotta say, this resembles Apple a lot. If it's not made for the Kindle Fire or Amazon doesn't approve it for the Kindle Fire, you don't get it. Just put plain and simple. You go through Amazon for everything, your apps, your books, your web browsing, so to say. Everything goes through Amazon. If Amazon says this tablet doesn't need it, or this tablet doesn't support it, or is not supported for this tablet, unfortunately you don't get it. So that means a lot of things that I use personally are not very popular and wouldn't necessarily be made for this tablet because maybe the resolution or maybe the specs, but I can't get it. Even though it would run on this tablet, I cannot get it. So this is a very locked down ecosystem, which reminds me a lot of Apple. So every time I pick this up and try to pick this thing up and try to use it, I keep thinking about Apple because I use a iPad as my daily tablet, go-to tablet. And just the look and feel and the way everything's locked down, it reminds me of Apple a lot. But guys, that's pretty much it for this review. This tablet really is for people who really want to read books on the go. They don't want to carry the physical books. I gotta be honest, this is what this tablet's aimed at. Is just for book readers, and you can see that because the book app has a lot of detail to it. And of course you put your typical Facebook and other apps on here, but it's mainly geared for the book reader who wants to do the other stuff on the side. And it's not really made for the guy who's all about apps. If you're that guy, or girl, you might want to look somewhere else. Maybe the Google Nexus would be best for you, or something like that. But this tablet may not be, because I know you can get the Google Nexus for about the same price as this. So me personally, I go to the Google Nexus over this because all the stuff I can do to it, all the things I can add on it, over this. But everything's personal preference, and your mileage will vary depending on what you like and what you like to do. That's just my personal opinion. You have your own. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did like that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button also. Leave a comment below if you have any questions about this device, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But until next time, guys, remember, I'm Bradley from the Geek Report. Stay geeky.